In this video, we will be installing the Integrated Development Environment, or IDE, which is basically an advanced text editor that you will be using in order to make changes to the content of many files in your fork repository. So far, Checkstyle offers the following IDEs, which are Eclipse, NetBeans, and IntelliJ IDEA. So on its official website, you can go and click on each of them and see the detailed instructions on how to set them up. I personally use an IntelliJ IDEA, so I will be covering it up in this video. So firstly, you need to download the installer. To do that, you just open the browser and type IntelliJ download. So you open the official page, and it has two versions. The ultimate one, which is paid with 30-day free trial, and the community one, which is totally free. I personally use the community edition, so I will be downloading it. So now it's downloading the installer, and let's wait for it to download. So after you download it, you open the installer. Wait for it to open. So basically click next, and you can set up the destination folder where you want it to install, but I don't mind it installing to the program files, so I'll just leave it right there. Here you can create a desktop shortcut, which will create a file on your desktop to open it more easily. It's highly suggested to add the bin folder to the path, and you can create the file associations here. You need to create a file association at least for Java folder, and the associations are basically the file extensions that will be opened through this IDE. So just in case, I will set everything up here. So okay, I click next and install, and we wait for it to install. After the install, you can set the reboot option here, or reboot it manually in order for it to finish the installation process, and you wait for it to reboot after. So after the reboot, you can see that the shortcut has appeared because I set the created shortcut option in the installation menu, and if you choose it to, it must also appear there. So let's open it. Okay, I don't have any settings to import, so just click OK. So after the IDE is open, we want to basically import our repository folder to this IDE in order to start working. So if you go back to instructions, we need to import it as an existing project instead of making the new one. So since it's a little bit outdated right here, in order to get import project from existing sources option, you have to call the action menu and then search it right there. So to call the action menu, you press Ctrl-Shift-A at the same time. Okay, so again Ctrl-Shift-A, and then this search bar appears, and you just type here this option name. So it's project from existing sources, and we can see here exactly what we need. So we just choose it, and we look for our repository folder direction. For me, it's my user folder, so I can see it here, Checkstyle tutorial. I choose it and click OK. Just wait it to detect it. Okay, and now we need to import the project using the Maven model. So you're using the Maven one specifically, so choose Maven, click Create, and yeah, we can trust this project because we know it's pretty much the same. So click Trusted Project. Finally opens the editing menu. After it opens, we can see our repository files here, and so what we do basically, we just wait for it to index and detect all the stuff needed, so you can proceed with generating the needed sources from Maven. So in order to do that, you just you have to choose the poem.xml folder. You don't need to understand what it means right now. So for now, we just need to import and create all the necessary packages for us to continue. And then as we work on, we might be learning more about these features. So again, you right click on it and choose Maven and generate sources and update folders. So now it's added to the queue. So it's debugging, we don't need it right now. It will still be useful while we work with the code. And now right now we need to finish up the setting up the IDE. So next thing we want to do is basically set the several options to our Checkstyle standards, so it won't cause any conflicts or something like that. One of them are the imports, so you need to set the right import order, so you'll have less problems with it. So to do that, we just simply you need to open the settings first. So to open settings, we just hover on the file option, choose settings, and as you can see in the image here, in order we choose editor. Actually, let me make it a bit. Let's make the screen a bit bigger right here. Okay, so again, choose file, settings, and choose. What do we choose? Okay, we choose editor option, and then code style and Java. Since our coding language is Java here, then we need to work with the imports. So see, we choose the imports, and we can see here. Let me adjust it right here. So you can see here how it's supposed to be. So you need to have this check mark right here, if not already imported. Alright, and we need to set it in that order, so the static import settings will be at the top and all other imports will be at the bottom. So to that, let's find the static import statements first. So it's right here, and we're just using arrows right here. We can put it at the top, and the all imports thing right at the bottom. Okay, now we ensure that we have this at the top and this at the bottom. We can click apply and proceed to the next step. So we actually return it how it was before. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. Okay, so we open the settings again. I open it. Okay, and the next thing we need to change are the basically inspections, because Checkstyle has its own set of rules of how our coding style should be, and we can basically import the config file so it can set it up for us. To that, we can find here the inspections right lower than code style, and you can see, yeah, it's a bit outdated. So for us, it's just the settings image. So we choose import profile. What we basically do, need to import a config IntelliJ IDE. So we go ahead and find it. So we have an IntelliJ IDE inspections.xml. We choose it right here. It's going to set it up for us, the needed options. Remove like some of the check marks and perhaps add the new ones. After that, we click apply. And finally, so since it's basically the set of rules for all of the files, and some of our files are the testing files, which we want to test some of the new stuff. We don't want it, we don't want the set of rules to be applied there, so we need to exclude it. in order to exclude it, we need to add the scope, which will basically say the borders until which we wanted to exercise its set of the rules. So as you can see here, if you have Linux or any Unix terminal, you can just type this command right here in the terminal of your repository folder and just click enter. But since I have Windows and I just wanted to do it manually, I will show you how to do it just using the file explorer. So let's click it OK for now. So you need to find a repository folder, the file location to which we made our repository. So for me, it's in my user folder. So just go there, find Checkstyle tutorial. Okay, I'm in my fork repository on the computer. What I want to do, so we basically want to make a directory or a folder in .idea here. So we want to make a scopes folder right here. So let's do that. Basically interpreting the comment. So show more options. New folder. We name it scopes. Okay. So and after we created this folder, we want to copy the IntelliJ IDEA inspection scope file from the config to our scopes folder. So this is the same here. We just go and locate the config folder right here. We need to find the inspection scope. So let's find it here. It's here. So just copy it. I click Ctrl C. Go back to my IDEA scopes and I just paste it right here. Okay, so now we basically did exactly the same thing that this command will do. After that, we close it, and we need to check that we applied it successfully. So we need to call the inspection window where we can run the inspection. So it's in a code tab and inspect code. We need to make sure it's set exactly the same as an image, so it's custom scope. And if you have a different, you just go here and set it right here. The Checkstyle inspection scope should appear after you put a file in there in the scopes folder. So we have it here. Make sure it's exactly the same and just close it. And whenever you want to run the inspection of all of your files, you just go here and click analyze. But we won't do that in this video because it's a long process. And finally, what we wanted to do in the settings is to disable the auto intent and the paste. Because this IDE has pretty much its own set of rules for indenting, and it will cause a lot of conflicts with Checkstyle. So as it says here, the simple solution would be here just to go to the settings and just disable it. So we again go to the settings, and this time we go to general and smart keys. Okay, and we set the known option on reformat and paste and click apply. Okay, finally for this video we finished installing our IDE and setting it up to our project needs. In the next video we will be start working with the terminal commands and start making contribution to the pull requests. So that's it for now.